This is my hobby, the greatest hobby. Hello everyone, Hobbyist here. We are back at it again with our Talisman character exploration guide. Now previously we have concluded the spy and just how versatile it is for him to be able to possess all sorts of knowledge. Let's go ahead and get onto this next character. So this next character that we're going to be covering is a cruel and merciless ruffian who will stop at nothing to track down his targets, with no regard as to whether or not they deserve the price on their heads. This is, in fact, the bounty hunter. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bounty hunter's character card real quick. So, as we can see here, well, he's got a strength of 5, and generally when it comes to talisman characters, if they aren't a big character, they aren't really that high on strength. So the fact that the bounty hunter is this high on strength and is the physically strongest character in the city expansion is definitely a plus. He's got a craft of 2. And as you can see, that tower logo, any parts of the city expansion that you are particularly interested in, whether it's the corner board with all the shops, the decks, or if it's the alternate endings. If you look for that particular logo, it'll make things easier for you when it comes to separating it all. But moving forward with the rest of the stats for the bounty hunter, he has got a fate 2, as well as a life of 4. He is an evil character who starts at the Sentinel, which is why we have him where we do. And as we can probably see, I guess from a larger picture standpoint, he's pretty far away from the city corner board. He is all the way off in that top left-hand corner. But I definitely want to say that his character abilities make up for his lack of immediate position. Because whenever you defeat a character that does not match your current alignment in battle or psychic combat, you may gain 1 gold from the gold stockpile, in addition to your normal reward. So, put that in better context as far as the usefulness of this. Obviously, psychic combat isn't the best way to go as far as when it comes to working with the bounty hunter. That 5 strength already suggests that you want to be going the strength route. But as we can start seeing here, we're already accumulating gold with the stuff that we gain in fighting other characters. So when it's referring to the gold stockpile, it is referring to the 30 gold in total inside of any one talisman game. So you'll always be collecting gold for every character that isn't evil. So any good characters or neutral characters will be the ones that you want to go after as the bounty hunter if you choose to stay evil. If you go over to the Rogues Guild, which is on the far side, then you have the possibility of changing yourself to good or neutral, in which case you don't want to be facing any characters that match whatever alignment that you have at the current time, which is why it's more specific towards that field. Now, here's this next character ability. It says, whenever you kill an enemy, you may gain 1 gold. Now, with 5 strength out of the gate for the bounty hunter, we could probably see how easy it is for him to accumulate wealth. You want to be going after various enemy types and various spirits and cultists, constructs, all of the different ways that you can fight, preferably with strength, because, well, if it hasn't become obvious in and of itself, the bounty hunter is going to specialize in claiming the wanted posters, because for every enemy he's killing, he's gaining gold there. And then on top of that, on top of gaining the 1 gold for the enemy that he kills, if he happens to either have or claim a bounty on top of that, he can get even more gold and stack gold on top of itself, being able to fully take advantage of the city expansion corner. in that regard. In fact, his ability to attack is so great that if you have a standoff during battle or second combat, you win the attack instead. There is no way that you can draw with the bounty hunter, and that is honestly a very phenomenal ability. But just also remember that there is a chance of losing. So, out of the three options, being able to either win your battles that you're in, or tie, and then just simply ignore the tie and automatically win, is more way to gain trophies and more ways to accumulate gold. Because remember, every enemy that you're killing, you're gaining gold from killing them. So you're able to ignore that, kill them, take 1 gold from them, and then on top of that, if you claim bounties, you're gaining a huge amount of wealth in that regard too. Because especially when it comes to characters, if you have character water posters in your inventory, then, ooh buddy, let me just say, you're able to, of course, optimally, if you're rolling 6s after you've claimed the character wanted posters, you possibly could be accumulating 7 pieces of gold at a time for every single character wanted poster that you complete. Or if you're fighting the high enough strength enemies, let's say you fight a strength 7 dragon, you claim that bounty, you're able to claim 8 gold instead of 7, so you're always gaining 1 more than whatever it is that you're cashing in for a bounty on. Because like I've said in my city expansion tutorial, when it comes to explaining the wanted posters, is that the stronger the enemy is, or the higher the craft that the enemy is, the more gold that you're going to be able to get out of them. And with the bounty hunter, you're gaining 1 extra gold on top of however many that you're able to get. So, bounty hunter is honestly just a great character. And then this 4th character ability is honestly what helps him be able to turn in even more trophies and claim even more bounties at a time. Which is, you may take 1 trophy of your choice from a character that you land on. Normally, trophies were always a safe thing that couldn't be taken. Objects might be taken, trinkets might be taken from different characters. Spells can be taken, as we'll later learn. But up until this point, we always thought that trophies were safe, that you could always use those either for the bounties, or to use for yourself to boost your own stats. But with the bounty hunter in play, that's not the case. He is going to be taking trophies, regardless of how strong, how weak they are, and going to be running over to that city gate space and trying to claim as many bounties as possible, to where you could possibly accumulate 30 gold if you play it right. So, when it comes to playing as the bounty hunter, and what I think of him overall, I think he's the 2nd best character. Probably short of the spy, in my opinion. Only because of the information that the spy gains, if you haven't seen that video already. But other than that, his ability and strength to never tie a battle, honestly, is just a very good skill set for what he has to offer, not just in Talisman, but for the city expansion too. So other than that, this essentially encompasses the kit of the bounty hunter, and I will see you guys in the next video.